Hello, everybody. It's me. I'm back, and it's New Year, and I haven't been on since New Year. So happy New Year, everybody. First time back after Christmas and everything else. Thank goodness. So back into the old routine every fortnight, hopefully. So say hello to us if you're new. Say hello to us and tell us where you're from, and share if you can. That'd be great. And what else have I got to say? See, I've lost my flow now because I haven't been online for ages. Oh, apparently the SPTV awards are open for nominations. So have a look at that on the website as well. And you can nominate. There's various categories like there was last year. And you can nominate your favourite or somebody you think does a good job. So go online and do that. Also share the stream if you don't mind. That'd be good so we can get around a bit and say hello. And we're streaming to, if you're new, we go out to YouTube and also to Facebook as well. And there is a little bit of a delay on Facebook as well. So you'll have to bear with us. But we'll say a few hellos in a minute and then we'll get started. Like I say, if you're new, tell us where you're from because we like to know how far we're getting. So tell us where you're from. And if you're far away, tell us what time it is, where you are. I'm nosy. I like to know what time everybody watches us. Divine Elizabeth on YouTube. And also, if you want to chat while you're listening as well, if you switch over to YouTube, they have a good chinwag on there, YouTube. Holy Cat. I like that. I haven't seen you before, Holy Cat. Either you're new or you just haven't caught me yet. Hi, Shelley. Yeah, I'm back. Hello, Deborah. Oh, you're all from YouTube at the moment. Sometimes we have problems with hiya, Heather. Sometimes we have problems with Facebook as well on the comments as well. Oh, Diana is here as well. Hiya, Diana. Facebook, so they're coming through. Hiya, Terry. How are you? Mitch, hiya, Mitch from YouTube. Susan Ann, and I don't know whether that's weather or I just can't see the last two letters on your name, but Susan Ann, Margaret O'Brien, hi Ball. Oh, David's just somebody's just texted me, Richard, saying he can't find the link, so I don't know what's going on there. Somebody trying to find to me doing this, so I don't know what's going on. No. Emma, hiya Emma. Happy New Year to you as well. And if I seem to be talking to myself, besides, well, I'll look as though I'm talking to myself most of the time when I'm talking to Spirit. Hiya, Benny. But Richard, for the newbies, Richard, who produces your show, is in my ear because I've got earphones on. So if I seem to be talking to somebody else, it's him. It's either, if I'm moaning, usually I'm talking to Richard. If I moan a lot, it's because I'm having to argue with Richard. Hello, Andrea. Oh, the Rhondda Valleys, South Wales, nice. And it's chucking it down here, so it probably is in Wales, is it? Because I'm not far from you. Hiya, Krish. 10 p.m. in South Africa. Very good. Victoria from Norfolk. I used to live in Norfolk as well. Amanda. Hiya, Amanda. Right, where are we going? Mary Butcher. Hello, Mary Butcher. It's all right. I'm just deciding where I'm going. I'm waiting for Spirit to jump in. So what we're going to do for the newbies on here, if there's anybody new, is just connect with a few of your loved ones. Hiya, Millie. Hiya, Alison. For your loved ones and your friends in the spirit world. And they just pass on the messages and I just repeat them to you. Hiya, Di. All I will say, GP Racer. Hello to you as well. All I will say is just take everything on board and just go back and check it all. Hiya, Val. Just go back and check it all. Also, it will involve the rest of your family as well. So if you can't take all of it, just hold on to it and check it with the rest of your family, because Spirit will sometimes involve the rest of your family as well with the message. Hiya, Becky. Becky, I haven't seen you before either. And Tisha Duncan, hiya Tisha, and that's basically how it is. I'll just repeat exactly what they say, and Spirit make the decision as to who I go to as well. Usually, yeah, Ruthie as well. And when we're talking to you, when we select somebody for a message, also tap away with your answer as well as quickly as you can, because there is a bit of a delay. If you don't tap away quite quickly, we think you've gone, so we move on. But tap away with the response as well, just to let you know that, let us know that you're still there as well. All right, where are we going? I've got Dad here, but he's looking at me and I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. Hiya, Kelly. Rain for a week here in the Rhondda Valleys. Right, Andrea. I'm just waiting because it goes quite slowly, so I'm just waiting to see where I'm going. I can only see, also, I can't see everybody's comments. I only see the comments. Hiya, Billy, that Richard puts up once I start reading people. So if you're saying hello to me, sometimes I can't see all the comments, but I'll get round to them afterwards. I managed to get in YouTube and change my partner's now. Okay, Daniela, hiya, Daniela. I don't know where I'm going yet. Come on, come on. My first time, Sandy. Hiya, Sandy. You haven't got Sarah on here, have you? Sarah, have you got Sarah? Which Sarah you got? Oh, no. Got here, Sarah. No, I was looking for someone else. I was looking for another Sarah, I think. Anyway, come on, tell me who you want. John. I've got a dad here called John, but I don't know where he's going to because he hasn't picked me out with anybody. So if anyone's got a dad in spirit called John while I'm looking, let me know. Hiya, Gina. In fact, hang on, stop here. Gina, hiya, Gina, I'm coming to you. Gina, I've got a lovely lady that wants to pop in and see you. That's exactly what she says. I just want to pop in and see Gina. So Gina, this is a message for you. So just acknowledge that you know I'm talking to you. And a lovely lady on here coming close to you. And I think this is Nan. She's telling me it's your Nan and she's on your mum's side as well. So Nan on your mum's side for you, Gina. Talking about the month of August will mean something to you. So that'll be an anniversary, birthday or a passing. And also she tells me the month of May means something to you as well, Gina. Now your Nan's been listening to a conversation about somebody wanting or going for swimming lessons. Oh, she's just said something to me, swimming lessons in the new term, swimming lessons in the new term. So watch for that coming up if you're not already aware of it. She's just been listening to somebody talking about having these swimming lessons, a younger person she's talking to me about as well. She's talking about also somebody down here called Adam. So when you find out who Adam is, she's just mentioning she knows somebody called Adam. She says there's something going on around Adam that you're probably going to hear about as well. And she's also speaking about, the name Mabel means something to your Nan as well. So you might have to check up with that. But she's saying she's got Mabel in spirit with her as well. And she's talking about Betty in spirit as well. She's talking about a new baby that's coming around you, but she wants to go to your cousins, Gina. So watch for a new baby coming around the cousin area that you're going to be listening to, she's telling me as well. And she's talking about schooling as well, somebody's schooling. She's talking about schooling being changed, so a change of schools or a change of classes, she's saying. Oh, actually, she just said to me, somebody's going to be deciding on what classes they want to take as well, you know, what subjects they want to take as well. She's saying that. Oh no, you'll find her, don't worry, Gina. She's talking about a bunch of flowers. She says, oh, somebody's given me a bunch of flowers. So somebody recently has bought a bunch of flowers. Okay, she's just listening to that, isn't she? Somebody recently has bought a bunch of flowers for her and said, these are for you, Nan. Or they've put her name next to them and she's just bringing that to you. She's just aware of that. She actually likes her... she likes her red roses, she's just said to me. So I don't know if you're aware of that, Shin. I like my red roses, she's saying. I've also got Stan in spirit with me. So if you don't understand the names, Gina, find them out. Ask your family, or you'll find them out later when somebody does the tree. But she's saying I've got Stan here as well. Okay. She's just said to me that you need a little bit of healing, but yours is healing as though you need a little bit of energy. She's calling it recuperation, Gina. You need a little bit of recuperation. It's like you're tired and you need a bit of a rest, and that's why she's sending this healing down. She says, I've just popped in, she says, just to acknowledge that I'm listening because somebody's mentioned her name in conversation recently. She says somebody's mentioned me recently, and somebody's mentioned a chair to do with her as well, as if she had a favourite chair or something like that. Do you remember Nan's chair? Somebody's been speaking about her chair recently as well. She also talks about the name Diana. Diana will mean something to you as well. She says somebody's got problems with their television. Somebody's got problems with their television. So watch for that coming up as well. And also watch for a blocked problems with a shower head. It's as if it's blocked up, or that, you know, when the little holes, I can see some of them that are, it's not sending enough water through or something. She wants to mention that for some reason, so watch for that. Also the name Dottie as well. All these names, she's saying I've got these people with me. She wants, before she goes, she's just giving you April, the month of April, and she says there will be a house move for you, Gina. There will be a house move, she's saying, but not yet, not yet. But there is a house move in the pipeline, she's just said to me as well. Okay. And what was, she just said something else. Oh, she's just saying, oh, somebody's been talking about having their hair cut. Somebody's been talking about having their hair cut in a fashionable style, she said. So she's just, all she wants to do is let you know that she's around. Okay. Anything else? No. She's very she's like, I've just rounded it up nicely. She says, that's all I wanted to say. She says, but she's come just to let you know she's around and she's listening to you, I think. That's why she's come. All right. She's sending her love. So I'll leave that with you, Gina. Okay. Watch for things moving in your house as well, if you're not too worried about it, because the spirit is quite capable of moving stuff. So watch for little things moving when you're not expecting. That move is my nephew. I'd watch, because she definitely said you, Gina. There will be a house move for you, but it's not yet. So wherever you are now, you'll be moving, but it could be years ahead. You know what spirit are like. Okay, she's blowing the kisses, so I hope that was okay for you on moving. Could be my dad. You also mentioned Sarah with his daughter-in-law. David, come back, John. I'll see if he's with you then, David. I'll see if he's with you, David. If he's still there, tap up to make sure you're still there, because he's come back. He's quite, they don't normally bother me with their height or anything like that, David, but for some reason he wants to talk about his height. Okay, John's quite a popular name, so I know there's quite a few people that can take his name. But I want a tall gentleman. He's showing me himself as tall, and he's also talking about the name Harry will mean something as well. He says the name Harry means something to me. Now this dad is talking about cancer as well. He went with cancer, he's saying, and he's talking about being riddled. So I know he had cancer, and I know it spread as well, because he's talking about being riddled with cancer, he's saying. And he's talking to me about slimming, you know, slimming down as well, or losing a lot of weight, David. All right, if this is for you. If anybody else can take this, let me know, because I don't know if David can take it all. But he's talking about being riddled with cancer. That's how he went. And also slimming as well. All right, you know, slimming down as well. But he's also talking about, what is it? He's talking about the tubes that he had in him as well. He's talking about this one in the hand, you know, when they have that tube in the hand as well. Okay. My mom's we'll narrow it down in a minute, because Lorraine can take, no, not you then, David. Okay, that's good. Thanks, David. All right. Yeah, it is probably. I'll go back to that other lady. What was the other lady's name? Oh, there's loads. Make sure you can take it all right, because we need the name Harry, like Lorraine says. This dad is talking about cancer. All right, he's also aware of somebody that had breast cancer as well. All right, so somebody that had no, it's not an uncle, it's a dad, Olivia, so it won't be you. But he's talking about somebody that had breast cancer that's in spirit as well, a lady. All right, he's talking about that. He's also he's also talking about the name Stan means something to him. He's looking for a daughter, he says on here. He's looking for his daughter, he says. And he's looking for his daughter, he says, because there's problems that are going on in the family at the moment as well. So there's problems going on in the family. There's a bit of falling out, he tells me. There's a bit of falling out in the family. And also, my dad did, my daughter is Harriet, her fiance is Harriet. Also, he's talking about Christchurch. Out, his name is Malvin. Who's Malvin? His name's John. His name's John Shelley. He's definitely John. He's told me his name's John. He's also talking about a link to Christchurch, wherever Australia. Is Chrysler? He's just said to me Australia. So there must be a link to Australia somewhere in the family as well, trying to narrow it down. Lorraine. I'm going to stick with Lorraine. I'll stick with you for a minute, Lorraine. Can you take Australia, the link? Because I saw you and I went to you. So we'll stick with you for now. And if anybody else can take it as well. But he's talking about this link to Christ. Actually, he's just told me he's got the right person. So you must be the right person, Lorraine. So I'm talking to you, Lorraine Nichols. He's just said to me, Lorraine, also the month of July means something to you as well. And also September is saying. And he's talking about the need for healing for you as well, Lorraine. So you need healing, but he's telling me that your nan in spirit, she's the one that's going to give you some healing. So your nan was a bit of a healer, and apparently she was a hugger as well. So you must need a hug, Lorraine. And your dad's talking about the need for healing around you as well. Your dad's talking about somebody that had lovely blue eyes. So he's aware of somebody that's got or did have lovely blue eyes. He's bringing that around you as well. He says there's been tears shed recently as well, Lorraine. So he's been watching somebody that's been shedding tears for somebody in spirit. Oh, is it New Zealand? Okay. Somebody in spirit. Somebody's been shedding tears around you, Lorraine, as well. Okay. All right. Okay, Lorraine. So watch for the shedding of the tears. But he's also, I know you've just said the sister don't speak, but he's on about problems and bridges that need to be built in the family. But he wants to say to you, Lorraine, don't worry about it. So don't worry about this half sister situation, he says, because it's like it's going to come together naturally, he's just said. So don't go worrying too much about it. He's also talking about, I've got with me, he says, a lady in spirit that used to do a lot of knitting. And she just wants to say hello to you as well. And the name Bernie will mean something to you as well, he says. He's just said to me, somebody used to kiss my photo. So in the past, I don't think they do it still by the sound of it. He's just said to me, somebody used to kiss my photo. Somebody used to do this with my photo. So he's acknowledging that as well. And he says that there is a wedding anniversary that's nearby as well. So I don't know if you're aware of that, but there's a wedding anniversary that's nearby. When he comes around you, Lorraine, you should smell smoke, like cigarette smoke, cigar smoke. He's going to come with that kind of smell. So watch for the cigarette smell that comes around you as well. There's a link to the army in your family going back as well, he says. I don't know if you're aware of that, but you'll find it. He's just said to me, we link to the army. And we also link to Ireland as well, Lorraine. So you'll find you've got a link to Ireland as well. Okay. You've also got a name in spirit called Dottie. Dottie wants to say hello to you as well. And your dad says there's 2 babies in spirit as well that you should be aware of that he's got with him. So just saying, I've got the babies in spirit as well. So say hello to him when you smell that smoke. Okay. Anything more? He's just said to me, shut that door. You know, like Larry Grayson used to say, shut that door. Generation Games just said to me, but Larry Grayson. But I think it's symbolic. He's more bringing it like, well, it's just said to me that somebody keeps leaving the doors open and there's a draft. So somebody walks out of the living room and leaves the door open. There's a draft. Shut that door. So he's heard somebody shouting and he's seen somebody doing that. He's having a bit of a giggle. Anything else? Keep your feet warm, Lorraine. Don't know if you suffer with cold feet. He says, can you tell her to keep her feet warm? Somebody apparently also likes a massage of their feet as well. He says, somebody likes their feet massaging, he's saying. He just wants to say hello. I know you've got a lovely picture of a spaniel there with you. Okay, all right. So there's another one up there. You've got a spaniel there. But your dad's got with him he's got 2 now. He's just brought me another one. He's got me a German Shepherd. He's brought a German Shepherd through, and also there's an Irish Wolfhound as well in spirit as well, that belonged to somebody that his dad's got with him as well. And he's just said to me, and one of those yappy little things. So he's not showing me what dog it is. He says he's having a giggle. He says, I've got also a yappy little dog. So I don't know what kind of dog it is, but there's 3 dogs up there that he's just saying. Okay, I hear you talk. He's going to go in a minute, Lorraine, but he's just saying, I hear you talking to me. I hear you talking to me. Know that I'm still around, he says. Keep talking to me. He says, you should feel me around. So you probably feel him and you smell the smoke as well. And I think he's just come. He just wants me to call you gorgeous, Lorraine. I don't know if he's just said to me, can you just say, hello, gorgeous? So I don't know if he used that when he spoke to somebody, but he just wants me, he said, can you say to Lorraine, hello, gorgeous? So that's what he's doing. Okay, anything else? And the name Mikey, I don't know where Mikey is. I think Mikey's down here by the look of it. He's aware of somebody that's called Mikey as well. But just keep talking to him. No specific message other than he knows what's going on, he's saying. I'm aware of what's going on. And it's just said to me, carry on regardless. So whatever's going on around you, Lorraine, don't worry too much. Carry on regardless. That's his ending words. That's a Carry On film, by the way. So I don't know if he liked his carry-ons, because I love my carry-ons. So remember, he's told you that. He's blowing you kisses. So I hope that was okay for you, Lorraine. There you go, blowing you kisses. Tink Western. Irish. Oh, nobody's sharing. Nobody wants to share for us so that we can reach more people. If you share, that'll be good. Just reminding you to share if you can. Yes, I know somebody called Mitt. So when they mention somebody down, it just means that your dad's saying there's something going on around him that you're going to be hearing about. All right, something of interest he's saying. Ooh, now I've got somebody interesting coming through. Who are you coming through for? Yeah, I'll try and pick them from the names, but I've got somebody here talking to me about forensic science. Somebody's interested in going into forensic science. David, so clever. I don't know about that. It's hard to work out, David, when everybody can take bits. Don't know anything from me. I'm not doing good, please. Anything from me, Lorraine. Okay, that's all right, Lorraine. Come on, where do you want me now? I've got a lovely, who is this talking to me? I've got a lovely nanny here who's talking about somebody down here that's interested in forensic science, that's going to be studying it. So that's quite specific. If anybody can take that where I'm looking at the names. Anybody interested, and it's a younger person, so it's like a school age or teenager that's looking into doing forensic science. So watch for that as well. Kim Chesterfield, have you got a mom in spirit, Kim? I've got a lovely lady that wants to hug you, a big hug. So I'm just going to Kim Chesterfield on Facebook now with a lovely lady that's just come. As soon as I've seen your photograph, she's gone whoop, and she's just give you a normal, she's just give you a big hug. Was that your dream job, was it, Daniela? Hold on to you for a minute. I'll just go back to the other lady first. Kim, I'm with you. So tap up if you've got a lovely mom in spirit. If not, it's your nan, but we'll get some more. But she's talking to you. She thinks you need upliftment at the moment, Kim, because she's talking about there's a lot going on. Oh, there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. All things need to be, making me wave my hands like this. There's a lot going on, she's saying. All things need to be sorted out, Kim. Things need to be sorted out, she's saying. Oh, somebody's been looking at the photographs, she's saying. Somebody's been arranging photographs or something, Kim, around you that this lady's been watching as well. She's also talking about the smell of perfume. So when she comes around you, you should be smelling perfume from spirit, because that's how this lady's going to come. All right, so the whiff of perfume. She's actually talking to me about Estee Lauder perfume. So I know she liked that. I think that she's showing me the bottle. I think it's Estee Lauder. It's in a funny kind of shaped bottle, darkish perfumey bottle. Anyway, she's talking about the smell of perfume coming around you, Kim. She is. She's also talking about, she's also talking about Triumph. Not only the Triumph car, but somebody that used to work in a Triumph factory, or its connection with the Triumph factory. Sorry, Richard, say that again. Oh yeah, a motorbike, yeah, but there's a Triumph factory as well, weren't there? This lovely Nan's talking about somebody connecting with Triumphs or working in the Triumph factory. She's aware of that as well. She's also wanting to go to your hair as well, Kim, but what she's doing with your hair, she's not playing with it. It's like she wants to give you a massage. You know, one of those Indian massages, Kim. She almost wants to do that to you. So I don't know if you've had one or she thinks you need to go for somebody, you know, to somebody to get one. It's all about relaxing you, she's saying, relaxing. But with your head, she's also wanting to, which is a connection. She's talking about, I don't know if you get thirsty, Kim, because she wants me to give you a pint of water or something. So she's saying, drink more water, Kim. She's bringing that to you as well. Your nan's going on about the pouting of lips. She's talking about people pouting. Now, I don't know whether she means somebody wants a better pout on their lips, or you know, when some people take photographs and they try and pout as they're doing it. She's having a bit of a giggle. So I think she's been watching somebody by the look of it that's been talking about the pouting. You'll know what she means. She's just having a right good giggle. Now, with the pouting, she's still talking about facing. She's talking about going back a bit, the bright blue eyeshadow, the memory of somebody wearing that, the bright, you know, like the turquoisey stuff. She's bringing that as a memory to you as well. I don't know what's going on. She's concentrating on faces at the moment, your nan is. She says also, somebody's been talking about whitening their smile, whitening their teeth, I think she means, but whitening their smile. I've been listening, she's saying. We didn't have this in the olden days, she's saying. Actually she's having a laugh. I don't know whether she actually wore dentures, but as she's talking about the whitening of a smile, she's having a giggle because she's taking her dentures out as a bit of a laugh. So she's bringing that to you as well. Now, your nan's talking about, she's changed the subject now. She's talking about birds because she was on about robins and then she was on about sparrows. And I was saying to her, what you on about now? And she says, somebody, oh, hang on. She's just said to me, oh, somebody was a twitcher. So there's a gentleman, because she's telling me it's a gentleman, and I think he's in spirit now by the feel of it, but she's talking about a gentleman that used to know his birds quite well. And she's having a giggle. She's quite funny on now, because she's talking about the feathered variety. So she's mentioning this gentleman, yeah, he's in spirit now, that used to watch birds, all right, like his birds. But also she's saying also somebody down here feeds the birds. She's showing me like a bird feeder in somebody's garden, all right, so she's aware of somebody that likes to feed the birds as well. You know what she's doing? She's just dug a worm out of the soil and she's holding it up and she's putting it like on a bird feeder for the birds. So I don't know if she means that's a memory that somebody did or she's just using it symbolic, but she's doing that at the moment as well. Okay. Hurricane. She wants me to say to you, hurricane. But when I questioned it, I says, what do you mean, the weather? And she's saying, no, there's somebody around you that is like a bit of a hurricane, that's really quick, that rushes here, there and everywhere, and they just come in and then go back out again. So she's acknowledging somebody a bit like that. You know what I mean? Hurricane. She says, I've popped in, she says, because somebody's been looking at my photograph and somebody's mentioned me recently, and that's why I've popped in to say hello. Because my name's been mentioned. Also, she's aware of somebody called Colin. The name Colin means something to her as well. And she's saying the name Betty from Spirit wants to say hello as well. So Betty wants to say hello as well. And also Margaret. She's going to go in a minute, but she's just saying she's putting a wedding hat on you as if you're going to a wedding as well, Kim. So watch for the wedding coming up that she's talking about as well. And also she's talking about a christening coming up as well, a christening. So you're going to get an invite to a christening as well, she's saying. Okay. She's just said to me, somebody likes ballet, Kim. There's a youngster around you. I don't know whether it's at the moment or it's coming, but she's putting ballet shoes on somebody. Okay. She's putting ballet shoes on somebody as well. So watch for that as well. Apparently they're going to be quite good as well. You've actually got, she tells me that there is somebody in your family that actually did or does ballet as well. So if you're not aware of that, I think you might find it. But there's the ballet link and the fact that somebody down here is going to do it as well. She says, that's why she's come. She just wants to pop in and say hello. She just said, I want to pop in and have a bit of a conversation. She says, I haven't got much to say, she says, these are her words, but I just thought I'd pop in and say hello to you, Kim. Okay. Your granddad's just said to me, oh, good health. He's raising a glass, I can't speak now, raising a glass to you and saying good health. All right, and he's gone now. So I think your grandma's going to go as well. Going? She's going. The name Joyce means something to you as well. She says, blowing your kisses. So I hope that was okay for you, Kim. Just wanting to say hello, I think. Okay. 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 Oh, right. In case I forgot to mention this. There's a scammer that sometimes pops on and asks for your credit details and tries to get you to acknowledge them and, pay for messages. We're free. SPTV is all free. So if they come on, block them. Just ignore anybody that comes on and asks you if you want a message, because they're all scammers. They're all fakes, because we don't charge. So please block them. Okay. Who? Or if they try and add you as a friend as well, because we don't even send out friend requests, okay, on SPTV. So anybody that claims to be SPTV that's sending you friend requests or asking you if you want a message or anything like that, just block them, just ignore them. We don't want anybody getting scammed. Okie dokie. Oh, Daniela, yes. Daniela, yeah, I'll come back to you. Oh, there's a couple of people. You can't believe that's quite specific. When I've got this lovely lady here that's talking about, oh, somebody wants to do forensic science, that so many people can take it. But this is a nan, Daniela. So I'm hoping you've got a nan in spirit that's on your mom's side. Okay, that's talking about this link to forensic science. But she wants to give. Oh, you really want to study? Yeah, because she made me give you the book. So I don't know if you're going back into it or you're going to be doing it. She's wanting me to give you the books to have a try, she's just said to me. So I don't know if you've looked into it. Feels like she's making me feel as though you've had a try or you've had a look at it, but she's trying to push you forward, give you a little bit of confidence, Daniela. So hopefully your nan can give you a little bit of boost of confidence. But she's funny because she's making me do, I know quite a bit about this because of the job I was in, but she's talking about taking fingerprints. That's how she got me to it, because she's talking about the interest in fingerprints and all this lot. Okay, come on then. But she's also talking about a link to the police as well, which it usually is, but she's talking about that link to the police somewhere as well. So watch for that. But basically, she's coming acknowledging this forensic science thing, but also the fact that you're going to be doing a little bit more study as well. But she's also talking about you needing a bit more time. So perhaps you need a little bit more time to do it or something, because she's just said she wants to give you more time to do it. Right, she's changing the subject. Oh, she's just said she wants to give you a little bit more confidence and self-belief in yourself. She's just said to me, that's where you're going wrong, Daniela. You need a little bit more confidence and self-belief, she's saying. You've got so much more to give, she's saying, so much more to give. She's describing you as a very giving, her words are, she's a very giving young lady. So you're a very giving young lady, but you've got to build your confidence a little bit. She's talking about that. Okay. Your nana's also got a baby with her, she tells me. So there's a baby in spirit. She says, I'm just looking after the baby. She's changing the subject now. She wants to give you the Alps, the mountains, Switzerland she's going to. So there's some connection with the Alps or Switzerland. She's talking about that as well, because she's talking about somebody wanting to go skiing. All right, so watch for that coming up as well. And with the Alps as well, she's going to all the cold places, because she's now talking to me about Iceland as well. So there's somebody that's going to be wanting to go to Iceland as well. So watch for that coming up. She's talking about your life at the moment. Okay. your life at the moment is a bit like a roller coaster. She's saying she's doing this like a roller coaster. She's saying having a few dips. She's saying it's having a few dips, but she's saying she's talking about not worrying about these dips because it's going to level out. So don't worry about these dips going up and down. But she's just saying that it's going to be leveling out. Okay, bit more money coming your way. She's saying, she's not telling me how, but she's saying there's a little bit more money coming your way. Your daughter needs to be in full skirt. Okay. She's made me read your note because she's talking about somebody, and I don't know whether this is your daughter or you've got another child around you, somebody that's very picky with their food. She's just said to me, somebody's very picky with their food, you know, very picky, and this is a child. She's having a bit of a giggle. Somebody likes cheese as well. There's a younger person around you that likes cheese. She's talking to me about that as well. Anything else? Now she's talking about spiders, Danielle. So I don't know if you like spiders, but she's gone to a younger person as well, because she's talking about the younger person that will just go and pick a spider up and won't bother about it. So watch for that. Somebody that doesn't mind spiders, she's acknowledging that. Watch it. It might come that you'll find that your daughter suddenly picks up a spider or something like that. She says she's got Bert in spirit with her as well. So there's a gentleman up there called Bert, and she's giving you something. She's saying there's something nice to look forward to. So it's like you're crossing dates off a calendar, looking forward to something. It's like a holiday or a break, as she's just told me. There's going to be a link to Spain as well. I think somebody's going to be wanting to go to Spain because she's linked me straight there. But there's something also coming up that's nice as well. Okay. Eats all sorts. There is also a twin link in your family as well, she tells me. So she's got the baby. There is a twin link in your family. I don't know if you're aware of that. Going back a bit, she's going back. Okay. I don't know if one of your kids is a bit of a joker. I'd watch her. I don't know, because she's made me read this. She's picked this spider up, and it's like she's teasing you with it, teasing you with this spider. So I'd watch for that as well. Okay. I don't know what she means by this. She's just said to me, oh, hang on. She's just said to me, Henry VIII I am. Henry VIII I am. And she's made me say that to you, and I was questioning her about it. I think the name Henry, you'll find, will mean something as well. But she's talking about somebody's love of history. You know, those horrible history type book things and series. She's talking to me about them. She's got me to them now. So I think somebody must have liked the horrible history series or something like that. Okay. Somebody apparently wants and this is a youngster as well, somebody apparently wants a TV in their bedroom. If they haven't asked for it, they're gonna be all right. They're going to be asking for a TV in the bedroom as well, she says. And also she's talking about somebody wanting a dog. In fact, somebody's going to get a puppy, Daniela, because I can see this little puppy around, somebody causing mayhem. You know how they wee everywhere, little puddles everywhere, Daniela. Your nan's talking about that, having a bit of a laugh. Watch yourself coming downstairs. We don't want you slipping. Nothing serious. You know, when you slip on your bum, you miss a step or something like that. She's talking about that. So make sure you hold on. She's telling you this, she says, because sometimes you're not thinking, you're just doing it on automatic. Okay. You know, you're doing this on automatic where you come down the stairs and you're not concentrating. Oh, I know what's happening. Hang on a minute. Oh, watch that you don't, you like away with the fairies and you're coming down the stairs and you miss a step. So just concentrate basically on coming down the stairs. Anything else, Nam? She likes what she's looking after the kids as well, Danielle. She says to me, I like watching the kids. I like watching the kids. One of them's going to be good at maths, if you're not already there already. But one of them will be very good at maths. In fact, one of them doesn't need, they can add it up in their head. They'll be adding things up in their head without using anything. Anything more? We're going. Right, okay. That's it. I think she's going now. She's all ready to go. I'll leave her love with you. Just know that she's around you. She comes with a nice smell. So I don't know what smell she's going to bring around you. Like perfumey smell, that type of thing, lavender kind of smell. That's how you'll know she's around you. So I'll leave her love with you, Daniela. She's lovely. Confidence building. That's why I'm here. She's saying confidence building. Go into the adverts for a minute. There you go. just gonna, yeah, we're just going to that, do a bit of adverts, and then I'll be back in a minute when I've had a quick drink. See you.
MySpiritualDirectory.com is one of the fastest growing online free listing service. Our search directory offers geolocation feature, rating ability, review system, map location, customer comment, YouTube video, gallery, social media sharing, direct contact with the lister, simple online booking and payment system. It's free to register and use. It even creates your own mini web page, which you can update at any time, and yes, it's still free, no monthly or yearly fees. 100% free. Creates your own profile page. Add social media and other links. Add a mini gallery and a YouTube video. Rating, reviews and comments. Includes online booking and payments. So, if you're looking for a medium, or a reader, even a church, maybe a healer, or any other spiritual service, then visit myspiritualdirectory.com.
Spiritual Psychics TV is hosting our annual recognition of achievements, acknowledging those who dedicate their lives through spiritual acts of kindness. Candidates can register and put themselves forward to be acknowledged. Viewers can also nominate who they feel should be recognized for an achievement. Exclusively broadcasted live on SPTV, with 100% of the public votes being announced, on Saturday the 27th of May from 7:30 p.m. For more information please visit awards.spiritualpsychicstv.online. Spiritual Psychics TV, bringing spiritual people together. Tomorrow night from 8 p.m., our popular show, Live with Spirit, offers the opportunity for different readers, each week to demonstrate their psychic and mediumship abilities.
Right, I'm back. Right, who's next? You see, there's so many messages that poor old Richard's struggling to keep up, and that's why I'm having to shout out names and things like that, because sometimes you can pick them from the names that come up, but sometimes you have to, it's really awkward on here. It's hard work on here, folks, doing this, I'll tell you that. It's hard work. Hi, Sophie, I haven't seen you before. I wanted to know if I carried twins. I don't answer questions like that. Oh, Spirit won't answer. Hi, the Cheryl. Hiya, Taylor. Taylor Rose Dillon. There's a few newbies on here that I haven't seen before. Hiya, David. Hope you're okay. Would love a message. Who am I with? I've got a lovely mom with me now, so we'll find out who you're with. I'm so happy I'm here. I need a message heaven sent. Your spirit always go to whoever they need to at this time, you see. Actually, go back to Amanda. I'll have Amanda, I think. I know she's actually put on there. I'd like a message, but I've got a lovely lady with her. You got mom in spirit, Amanda. I don't know if I got that lady with you. I've got a lovely lady that's seen your name and maybe go whoomp like this. So there's a lovely lady in spirit coming forward to you for you. She's like a mom. She wants to hug you, so I know she's close. She's not actually telling me who she is, but I've got a lovely lady. She wants to give you a hug anyway, Amanda. Actually, she's just said to me that you've been speaking about her. In fact, you've been sending your prayers up to her, asking her to come through, or are you there? Are you there? That kind of thing. And this is the lady that's coming forward. She's just, the first thing she's saying to you, Amanda, is don't worry, don't worry. So she's talking about this. She feels like there's something around you that you're worrying about. And she wants to, she's singing that song. She's putting a backpack on you and she's singing, pack all your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, smile, smile. And she's talking about, there's two people in now. So you must have a nan up there as well, Amanda. This is what I'm getting confused. So there's two ladies here. So your mom, it must be her mom up there with that. Anyway, we concentrate on this lady. Packing up your troubles in your old kit bag and smile, 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 she's saying. And what she's doing also is putting weights on your shoulders as if you've got a lot going on. She said, oh, she's got a lot going on. She's worrying. I've got a lot going on, she's saying. Tell her to stop. And she's made me be quite firm. So I'm looking at you direct. It's like, tell her to stop worrying, it'll all turn out right in the end, she's saying. It'll all turn out right in the end. But now she's suddenly changing the subject because she wants to give you Tunisia. So there's going to be a link to Tunisia. It's like a holiday or something like that. Somebody's wanting to go to Tunisia because she's showing me that lovely beach in Tunisia with the umbrellas on. I don't know where, but anyway, Tunisia. All right, she's bringing you that as well. She's saying there's a new baby coming in the family that will uplift everybody, she says. This new baby will bring upliftment, she says. And she says it's not expected either. So somebody's going to get a bit of a surprise, Amanda, when this new baby comes, your mom's talking about. She likes she's bringing that smell, Lily of the Valley, but she's bringing it down because she's talking about your nan used to like it as well, that smell. So she's bringing the smell of Lily of the Valley around you as well. But she wants to give you, sorry, she's making me cough. She wants to give you lavender, but she's telling me it's because your lack of sleep, your sleep pattern is getting interrupted. All right, your sleep pattern is getting interrupted. So she thinks you need more sleep. And she's talking about, I don't know whether she means you or somebody else, but she's talking about somebody that when they get into bed or somebody hogging the bed, it's like they lie in a star shape. So she's having a bit of a giggle that somebody likes to lie in a star shape and hog in the bed. She's having a bit of a giggle about that, she says. Okay. Oh, she says there's an anniversary coming up. She says there's a wedding anniversary coming up, she's saying. Now, she's just changed from that as well. She's just given me 3 rings. I think at one stage she's shown me 3 rings on her fingers, on her finger. So I know at one stage she had the three rings on her finger. Okay. Also, the name June will mean something to you and her. She's saying, I know the name June. And she's saying, I also know Bill as well. She's talking about Bill. There's a Bill in spirit, she's saying. She's just said to me, somebody down here is having problems with their stepson. There's somebody there's somebody down here that's having problems with their stepson. He's got a few issues. So wherever that is, your mom's just saying, I'm aware of that as well. Is it the dog? Does your dog spread eagle like this, you know, with a star shape or something, Amanda? Because your mum's having a right good giggle about that as well. Whilst, you know, sometimes they make me read your comments, sometimes I totally ignore them. But whilst I was reading your comments about the dog, she's just said to me, she just goes, oh, look, she says, do you remember the 3-legged dog? She says, I know of a 3-legged dog. Do you remember the 3-legged dog? She's just said to me. Okay, anything else? She's also talking about, I thought this was a cuckoo clock. I'm questioning her now, Amanda, because she's talking about a clock with birds tweeting on it. You know, the sound of birds tweeting. And I said, is it a cuckoo clock? And she says, no. So at some stage, she was aware of a clock that used bird sounds. I used to have one of them years ago, but somebody used to have one of them. She's also just said that somebody also had a big grandfather clock as well. So you should remember that. She wants to hand you one of those jewellery boxes with the ballerina on it as well. So there's a memory of having one of those as well. I've had this name again. Sorry, I keep coughing. I think somebody up in spirit has got a problem with their throat. But she's just said to me the name Dot. Oh no, hang on, I got it wrong. She's just said to me, your mum is quite firm, like you say, because I said, oh, the name Dotty. And she says, no, Dorothy. So the name Dorothy from Spirit wants to come in and say hello to you as well. Why am I coughing then? They're making me cough because there's a gentleman up there that had a problem with cancer in his throat. And that's why I'm coughing, because he's got a tube down my throat at the moment. That's what we're talking about. They put a tube down my throat and it's got a bit of a lump here that's making me cough. So somebody had throat cancer or something like that, Amanda, you'll find that out. Okay. Mum's lovely. You should feel your mum playing with your hair as well, because she's doing this kind of thing with you, though. She's like the other lady I spoke to earlier on. She's kind of giving you a head massage. Oh, you need to relax, Amanda. She said she needs to relax a little bit more. You need time out for yourself as well. There is a link to New Zealand with you as well. She's took me over to New Zealand with you, so watch for that. And there's also a link with air hostess. I don't know whether there's an air hostess in your family or somebody's wanting to become air crew, she's just said to me. So watch for that coming up as well. The month of September, she says, means something to you. She says somebody's reframed her picture as well. So somebody's done a bit of reframing of her picture. They've actually cut a picture down, a photograph or something down. Somebody's been doing that as well. Oh, I had this. They're bringing me memories as well, your mum. I don't know if you're young enough or old enough. She wants me to give you a game called Fuzzy Felt. Do you remember Fuzzy Felt when you were younger? It's like felt, but you used to stick it to kind of a board. You used to make different pictures out of it. And there was a farmyard type one. She's showing me that I had when I was young for some unknown reason. All right, she wants me to give you the Fuzzy Felt type thing. I think she's going back to the 70s, 60s and 70s. There must be a connection there. I'm just coughing because I can't get rid of this cough. So I'm hoping you can take this gentleman and then my cough should go. But she just wants to say hello to you. She just wants to say hello to you. All right. Is it your Uncle Bill? She just wants to say hello to you. She's blowing you kisses. She says you know that she's around you. Just keep talking to her. She says, and I'll leave you. She made me whisper almost in your ear. It's if you're in front of me. She goes, I'll leave you some signs. She says, I'll leave you some signs. She says, watch for the feather. Watch for the feather. Fuzzy Felt. So she's giving you a memory. Watch for the feather, she's saying. In the unusual place. Maybe in your sock. She's just made me go like that. Maybe in your sock, Amanda. The feather in your sock, she's saying. Oh, she's just said, know that I love you, she's saying, and I'm with you. I'm with you still, Amanda. I haven't gotten any, her words, I'm with you still, Amanda. I haven't gone anywhere. All right, so say hello to the family for me, she says. Say hello to the family. And she's gone. She's going. So that was okay for you. Last word, say hello to the family for me. Okay, there you go. That's for you. Oh, God. I've got somebody now. I've had this before. This makes me laugh. Are you who are you? I've got a lovely gent here. Must be, he's a dad and a granddad. I know, it's brought me back some memories as well, Tracy. I've got a lovely granddad. Okay, thank you, Deborah. Sorry, let's get rid of this. A lovely granddad here who's obviously seen somebody, hiya Cole, who's obviously been watching somebody down here on a stag night, but dressed up, a bloke on his stag night dressed up as a lady in fishnet tights. Oh gosh, I can't get rid of this cough, I'm sorry. So a gentleman in spirit is watching somebody down here who's got a connection with somebody on a stag night who dressed up in fishnet tights. So if anybody could take him, let me know. And this gentleman in spirit is a granddad. Oh, sorry about this coughing. I'm going to die. A real bad cough. So it's going to be connected to spirit. All right, just take me off air for a minute while I get rid of Sorry about that, folks. You know what? Sometimes spirit put things on me and I can't control it. Now, this gent I've got with me had a real bad cough, but he was coughing up blood as well. All right. So I know he had some sort of lung cancer or something like that. So I've got a lovely gent here. He's stopped me coughing now, thank God. Lovely gent here, but he's also aware of somebody down here that went on this stag night and dressed up as a woman as well with fishnet tights. So he's got that connection to somebody down here as well. All right, what's this? We took my dad to a place for his 70th, had that proposal. All right then. So there's this chap in spirit with the real bad cough with the lung cancer or something like that. But at one stage he was coughing up blood. So that's where I want. That's the main thing. But he's a dad and he's a granddad as well. He's telling me he's both. All right. Make sure when you say he had a cough, he's got to have this. He's talking about this cancer condition because he's coughing blood. There's a little bit of blood here as well on my tissue. All right. So if anybody could take that, let me know. He's lovely. So we've got him. We've got the connection with the fishnet ties. He's talking about somebody that wants to travel as well. He's talking about somebody that wants to go traveling. Oh, he says it's in the family. It's in the family, he's saying. Somebody wants to go traveling. And also the connection somewhere going back, I think, with the Navy as well, because he's talking about a Navy connection as well. My brother dressed as a woman. I think it's my dad. He was my brother's best man. Is this the one you want? No, you're lung cancer, but my mum had lung cancer. Oh, let me give you a bit more so we can narrow it down. Yeah, the surname ER. This might be it. ER. I don't know why I've said that, Sharon. ER. They've made me go point. They've pointed me to you for a second. But yeah, he's talking about also, Sharon, if you could take this. Oh, I'll sit with you then, Sharon, because I want somebody that could take everything. He's talking about somebody down here. Oh, he's just interrupted me. He said, you got it, we've got it, we're there. He's talking about somebody down here that wants to go traveling. He's also given me the short haircut. I know he was in the Navy, but this is short, like the Marines haircut. So I don't know whether he means there's a connection with the Marines or somebody's going to be interested in it. There's that link around you as well. He's talking to me about bridges that need to be built in the family as well. So there's little niggles, he's saying, that's going on in the family, he's saying. Things are about to come to a head, he's saying. So watch for that, Sharon. I don't know if you're aware of it already. But he's saying to you, Sharon, when this happens, keep out of the way. Don't be stuck in the middle of what's going on. So whether it's happening all the moment or it's coming, Sharon, just be aware. Don't be stuck in the middle of what's going on, he's saying. Keep yourself out of it. He wants to link you with Wales as well. He's talking to me about Wales. So watch for the link to Wales, you know, Wales on the holidays, not Wales in the sea, but Wales for the holidays. And he's also talking about, oh, I wonder what he's talking about then. He just said to me, chisel. And I said, chisel what? Chisel tool? And he says, no, he says, somebody's got a nice chiseled face. He's talking about somebody with chiseled features, Sharon. It's like, you know, when they work out and they go to the gym and that. So there's somebody down here, that's who he's describing. I hope you know who he means. If not, watch for it. Somebody with chiseled features, he's saying. Very smart, he's saying. He's talking about his shoes. While being in the Navy, he obviously would have polished his shoes, but he's talking about somebody down here. He's saying, I wish they'd polish their shoes. I wish they'd polish their shoes. And also about somebody that brings mud into the house. Don't take their shoes off. So there's been some conversation that he's heard as well. You know, take your shoes off. Don't bring mud in the house. He's talking to me about that as well. Okay. He wants to link you also. Okay, he wants to link you also to the Lake District as well, Sharon. But this is like holidays. And with the Lake District, he's actually talking about sailing. So going on the water as well in a sailing boat. So watch for the link there as well, because he's bringing that in. He's just said to me, I know a lady who makes lovely cookies. So hopefully you'll know this lady. And that's exactly how he said it. Just said, I know a lady who makes lovely cookies and you just break them. He says they're lovely and soft. He's talking about these lovely chocolate chip cookies. He's bringing that as well. Oh, hang on a minute. he's just gone back up to the Lake District with me, because he's talking about Kendall mint cake. So watch for that link as well, Sharon. Kendall mint cake. He's bringing that. He says, oh, there's a wedding coming up, Sharon. There's a wedding coming up, he's saying. Not quite yet, he's saying. He's actually took me into next year. He's moved me into next year. So watch for the wedding coming up. Okay. Wants me to give you Spike Milligan. So I don't know if he likes him or somebody down here likes him, but he's talking to me about Spike Milligan as well. He's also making my nose itch. So I think when he comes around you, you'll be forever doing this type of thing as well. He's bringing that around you as well. He says, he's like another one. He's just popped in to say hello to you. He says, I thought I'd just pop in because there's been a big family conversation of people in spirit. So not just him, but other people have been mentioned from spirit as well in the family. And he just wanted to let you know that he's listening. Okay. Just wants me to let you know that they're listening. Anything else? He says, somebody's off to America. So there's a trip to somebody. Somebody's off to America. What's going on here? I don't know what's going on. There's yes, wedding coming up. Oh, did you? Right, okay, yeah. Somebody's off to America. You know the motorbikes, Route 66 is he's premium one of those, Route 66. So there's a link there as well. He's talking to me about that. I'm just wanting to go back to the, you know, I talked about the sailing boat, Sharon. This is totally different thing. So there will be a trip on a sailing boat, but this is totally different because it's talking about somebody that had an accident on a boat. All right, you know, like when the boom comes across and they've got hit or they've moved out the way and they've actually fell in the water. I'm hoping this is in the past, it's not to come. I think it's in the past. So he's making you aware of that as well. The boom's come across and they've had to duck out the way, but they've ended up in the water. They're all right by the look of it, but he's got the memory of that as well. Anything else? Just wanted to say hello. All right, just wanted to say hello, he's saying, just because I've been spoken about. I don't think he's going to say anything more. There is, before he goes, he's just bringing through a lovely golden retriever dog as well that he's got with him in spirit. So somebody must have had one of them. And a Yorkshire Terrier as well, and also a rabbit, a brown coloured rabbit as well, from spirit as well. Okay, so you've got quite a few pets up there by the look of it. But he's blowing kisses, nice and short and sweet. Now I've finished my coughing, thank goodness. Thanks for that. So his brother knocked off a ship. Oh, right, okay, is that what he's on about? Okay, good evidence for you then. So I'll leave his love with you. He says, just keep talking to us, he's saying. She knows. It's like he knows you know anyway, but he's saying, oh, just tell her to keep talking to us. We're listening. So he's blowing your kisses, Sharon. So I hope that was okay for you. I'm done. That's me finished for tonight. I'll be back. Don't worry. We'll be back. There's somebody on tomorrow night, I think, 8 o'clock. So I don't know who it is, but we'll be back at 8 o'clock tomorrow. Oh, a lady called Anita is on tomorrow to give readings at 8 o'clock if you want to join us. And check out the website, you'll find all the details on there. And I think that's it. There's nothing else I've got to say, is there? Hope you all enjoyed it. Remember the awards to vote who forever you want. There's different categories. If you go on the website, you'll see all the favourites are there. Bill and Matt and Kirsty and everybody else. Oh, but you can vote for anybody. So anybody else you want to vote for, you'll see. I won't explain it. Just read it on the website. Okay. So bye-bye for now then, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.